Hey guys, welcome. Mark McMahon Real Estate. Today I want to explain amortization, when it's a good time to use it, when it's a bad time to use it, how to use it, how it works. All right, here we go. Amortization is the action or process of reducing or paying off a debt with regular payments. All right, what does that mean? It just basically means if you've got a 30-year loan on your house or your apartment complex, at the end of 30 years, you're going to have paid it off. You're going to be paying this much interest, this much principal. What is principal? Principal is the amount that you owe, the original amount. If you paid $100,000 for your house, that is your principal. Okay? And if you look at an amortization schedule, Allie's going to post a link to an amortization calculator down below, so that you guys can use it. When you calculate your amortization, it's going to tell you how much interest you're paying every month and how much principal you're paying every month. So in the beginning, banks will front load your interest. Okay? This is really important. I'm going to repeat that. Banks will front load your interest. So in the beginning, let's say your payment is $100 a month. In the beginning, you're going to be paying, say, $80 or $85 a month in interest, and maybe $15 or $20 a month in principal. It's ridiculous, all right? But, so, interest is here, principal is here. But as time goes on, it reverses. So when you hit about year 20, you're really swinging away at that principal. So the question is, when is it a good time to refinance on your loan? I'll tell you, guys. Just simply look at your amortization schedule. Your bank has to provide it to you if you ask. If you are chipping away, if you've gotten to that magic point in your loan where the principal and the interest are the same, don't do it. If they're close and the principal's down here and the interest is up here, don't do it. If they're far, far apart and you're paying massive amounts of interest and very little principal, I'm okay with it. All right, guys? Depends on your amortization schedule, which you're going to ask your bank for. Why do we want to be careful with that? Because we eventually want to pay our real estate off. You don't want to be stuck making payments for the rest of your life. But Mark, you always say debt is good, and I do. Debt is a good thing. It's a tool that you use to buy real estate. But you don't want to keep it going forever and ever and ever if you don't have to. Think about this. Let's say that you've got that $100,000 or that $100,000 loan, and your payment's $100 a month, and you're paying $50 a month in interest and $50 a month in principal. Now you don't want to refinance. Why? Because now you're going to reset, like I said, at the higher number. Now, if all you care about is having the lowest payment, then by all means, refinance all you want. Just remember that you're going to be paying a ton of fees every time you refinance. What are the fees? The fees are refinancing fees. They're going to charge you for an appraisal, documentation, delivery fees. Good Lord, there's so many fees. And what do? They conveniently roll it all into the loan so you don't even feel it's like, yeah, Mark, it's only going to raise your payment like $12 a month, so you may as well do it, right? Yeah, it makes sense. Your payments, $100 a month now, I can get it down to $85. And $3 or $4 of that is the fees, but don't worry about that. We'll put that in the loan so you don't have to pay it all at once. Awesome. Guys, it stacks up and stacks up and stacks up. If you're going to take money out, you're going to pay fees on HELOCs, but you're not going to reset your interest if you do a HELOC. What is a HELOC? It's a home equity line of credit. What does that do? It's like basically having a credit card against your property. I use it as short-term money. If I'm going to buy a house and fix it up and refinance it, sometimes I'll use a HELOC to buy that house. Just be careful with refinancing because amortization can be your friend or it can be your enemy. Guys, like, subscribe, and sign up for notifications. Allie gets a kick out of it, and so do I. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.